fine. We'll
Yeah, I'm gonna go check with Sarah.
see what she wants to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a fun stream.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna post this on Facebook also.
Oh wow, we have 54 people have entered.
Nice. Is that actions or users entered?
Well, I have mandatory actions.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but it also tracks individual users.
Yeah. That means 54 people have done the mandatory one.
Okay. We should be live any second now. Yes, we are live.
Well, that's 54 total entries. Let me see. Let me go to the
You are first,
gleam.io.
Haswell. What's up? I'm just posting real quick to the Facebook for OnRPG.com, to my personal Facebook, and then we are gonna pick up right where I left off last time.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
There we go. I was worried it wasn't accepting my controller.
Let's see here.
I don't know if I'm gonna do anything different, Mike. I might. I haven't really strategized my playthrough yet. I just know that I'm gonna play it, and that I will probably make Yuna my powerhouse still, because that's really easy to do. Yeah, it seems like it's been years,
Something I want to give you.
eons perhaps.
Whoa, you giving this to me?
Also,
Yeah.
okay,
Use it well.
okay. Lilithius is a dude.
That's
Colton.
the sword you gave Chapter.
Okay.
Well, he never used it.
Now we have
54.
another sword.
Where's Yuna?
54 actions.
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right?
Now
We gotta wait
Titus
here.
has a sword that has
Yuna came to
water
this village
inside
10
of
years
it.
ago, when the
That
last calm started.
doesn't seem,
Calm?
like
Since
a
then,
good idea.
She's been like a little
maybe.
sister to me and Lulu.
Like it
She
looks
had the
cool,
talent. She became an apprentice.
but is a water
Now,
sword
today,
really that
she
good
lives
of
as a
an
summoner.
idea?
This is our journey. We should leave together.
Oh wow, 6 pages of actions.
Nice.
And
Yes,
people are
I'm
visiting the
Jason from
website, following us on Twitch.
Easy Free.
They're not really my
Yes, this is the same Jason that was
Yes,
here just
I'm the
moments
same
ago.
man that was on the other stream
This
just a
isn't
moment
vacation,
ago.
Yuna.
I guess.
I feel like
guess you're right.
if I start my, because normally I start my stream before Colton does, but mine has a much
Okay,
smaller
off we
audience
go.
because OnRPG is a smaller channel,
Yeah.
which is funny because it's where most of our ad revenue comes from.
People are filtering in though.
Yeah.
Gaming Grizzly says, "Sup guys, followed you here."
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Gaming Grizzly.
We appreciate that. It's time
and
for
yeah,
more
no,
tutorials. Are you ready?
We
for more?
weren't worried about whether or not you were coming on to us or anything like that.
No.
I'm engaged to be married, so like I'm not worried about anybody coming on to me.
But it's my hope that I can get more of you guys over
kept up with him
here
pretty well.
to hang out with
us
us just a little bit longer.
Yeah. Watch the stream, have fun. Yeah, that's really what we try to do is provide fun content.
Haha, time for more tutorials.
Yes, time
Because
for more toots.
Like the first 2 hours of this game are tutorials.
Also, Freak Zors is dropping
Yup.
them waves. He says wave.
Well, we
What it
appreciate
is, my
that,
dude.
Gaming Grizzly.
Yeah, we do. We appreciate a lot of it.
Possibly all of it.
Yeah.
Very possibly.
That looks
Hey!
Well done.
Watch this.
Titus is like, it's a magical blob. I'll just stab it.
told you.
I'd like to play with you guys sometimes. I think you're really cool, although I live in Europe, says Haswell. Well, we can work that out somehow. If we're playing an MMO, I'm sure you can join us.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't never been ballers. Jason, we ain't never been ballers.
I thought we were though. I thought it was our whole gimmick.
No, we get women with our personalities.
But I thought we'd be ballin'.
And ice beams are weak
No.
against fire magic.
We do. We ball and boy. That is
Yeah, I
true.
was about to say. I could swear that was a thing we did.
Lightning and water
We're
are
ballin',
just
boy.
like fire and ice.
That was one of our best entrances. for a
Behold
video
the
ever.
dissenters. Behold the dissenters.
They are
Their
unhappy.
disdain for us is great.
Well done. I still need to get the expansion for Guild Wars 2. I still don't have it. But I didn't review it, so of course I don't have it. I'm a regular on this stream, Lithia, so you will hear plenty more of me, whether you want it or not.
Take your time.
Easy Freak asks how old Colton is.
I am 26 years old. Actually, my birthday is coming up. My birthday is March 27th, and I will be 27.
But isn't your birthday technically March 21st through the 27th?
No, this year it is. Let me
which
see.
I don't know what the week it takes place in.
It's the 26th through the 1st.
Okay.
Because my birthday is celebrated for an entire week.
Oh, so
I like
you do it a little. Okay, you do it a little
going
different.
on?
I do it on wherever the week starts.
Okay.
Like, so if the 27th is Monday, which this year it is, it's celebrated from the 26th, which is that Sunday through the 1st. Technically, it should be, I guess, the 27th through the 2nd, because that's Monday to Sunday. I guess it really depends on when you start your week.
And what
I
you
affectionately
consider
refer to my
this-
birthday as the Christmas in March. And I usually host a big birthday party. Since my birthday's on a Monday, that means my MMO Hut stream will happen on my birthday. There is an MMO Hut stream that will occur on my birthday. Which means I should play a game I really want to play on that day.
Right.
And then go out to dinner with my fiance. And then
Sounds about right.
romance her and sweep her off her feet and all that fun stuff that happens when you love someone. Buy her juice? I don't know. I'm really unclear. I've got this book called The 5 Love Languages, but I haven't gotten past the foreword yet, so I don't really know what happens in this stage of the relationship. That is a neat little book, though. I actually have read the whole book. You guys, I read it in my psychology class. You guys should really read it. It's fascinating stuff. It talks about how people respond to different methods of showing their love. Hey man, nothing says, "Hey girl, I love you," like buying her a burger at Red Robin. You wanna you wanna let a girl know you like her. You say, "Hey girl, why don't you let me holler at you for a minute? Because I definitely got this Royal Red Robin right here with your name on it." And then you open the bun and there is her name in ketchup. It's like you open it up and there it is, Sam or whatever her name is, right there in ketchup. And then under that, you go, you put it back down and you pick up the burger and all the accoutrements of the burger, and you lift up that bottom bun, and what's on the inside of the bottom bun? It says, "Hey girl, what your name is?" And then when she shrugs and you give you a weird look, you put the burger back down and the top bun, there it is, wapa. There's her name. And it's like I asked and answered my own question. So are we dating or are we dating now?
I have some issues with this strategy. Only a couple.
What is the what could be your problem with it? This is how you've won every girl you've dated.
Yes, but
I've watched you do it. So for you to criticize me is beyond unreasonable, because I have watched you take Jessica into the Red Robin and you sat her down and you said, "Girl, let me show you something." And then the spotlight comes down. And there I am, in a tuxedo, with a microphone, singing non-copyright infringing versions of Frank Sinatra songs, with the lyrics all changed to be about Red Robin and her at the same time.
Mike, to answer your question...
Fly me to a booth, watch me order double fries. God help you if you lay a finger on some of mine. In other words, don't touch my food.
Well done.
See? Like, this is how you do it, Jason.
Is this how we do it, Colton? Is it getting
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. And that's Kumba the Blue Lion.
Kumba the Blue Lion.
Kumba Matata.
Kumba Karna Matata.
Yeah, Kumba Karna Matata.
What a wonderful nap. Hakuna Matata. It ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. And it's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
But yes, the run animations are a little goofy. But this
Yeah.
is from like 2000, so. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
is
know
this the
what
HD remix?
Yes.
Or the HD?
Yeah, it's
Holy
H-
crap, that comes out this month too.
Oh, the Kingdom Hearts one.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the Final Fantasy anthology. It's like 13 or 20 games in one collection. Don't say the cursed god's name. He isn't known as the ungankable for nothing. You really can't gank Kumbhakarna. You can't. You're gonna come up in the lane, he's gonna put you to sleep, and he's gonna walk away like a big shot. Maybe I'll go master. Maybe Kumbhakarna will be the next tank that I master. Because he's really annoying. Yes, the laugh is still there, Darkness. Have no fear. Oh, I should probably equip those, armor pieces. No, there we go. It was what? Bright Bangle? Okay. We're almost to the boat. We're almost to the boat.
Ooh, man.
I kind of
Talk about a knockdown drag out
No
stream.
problem.
Indeed.
Say goodnight, birdie.
Yeah, I think I might play Breath of Fire 2 tonight.
He isn't known as the ungankable.
Yeah.
Is he known as the ungankable? I only ever play Arena.
Dude, Kumbhakarna, like, how well do you know his kit? Like, how well do you know his kit? Because he's got,
not
like,
very.
He's got, like, 2 or 3, crowd control abilities. Like, he has the knock-up, he has the sleep, he has the stun. You leap into lane, he puts you to sleep. He said, you ready to go night-night? And then you go night-night. Yes, Darkness. They didn't change the story. They just made it look prettier. Okay, bring Titus back in. He can get some XP. The zoo is still under the reflection of darkness. I hate these scripted fights. However,
How do I tell how many users have entered?
Hold on one second, I'll tell you. I'll tab over. It says users. There's impressions, actions, users. Users is how many individual people entered. Or how many people have entered. Last Smite match, Haswell had to play versus Kumbhakarna and Ymir and a Hobal. Needless to say, he cried. That's so much crowd control. Like, was it Jungle Kumba? Is that what it was? Because I've heard of people doing that. And they're awful human beings for doing it.
Actions.
Okay, now I have a blinding weapon for Lulu. Oh boy! For my spellcaster that does no melee damage. That would be a fun thing to do. Send her down Orin and Titus's and Waka's path. And just
Yeah.
Lulu obliterates people with her hands. Because the Gaming Grizzly, that's her spell focus. Her spell focus are adorable dolls. Like, she has a Moogle or a Cactar. She's got a couple others that are really neat. Ultimate is, I think, an Onion Knight. I wouldn't know. I've never gotten it. I can't do the 200. That is a bird. It's more like, it's kind of like a vulture. But yeah, to get Lulu's ultimate weapon, you have to dodge 200 lightning bolts. And getting hit by one resets the counter. So I've never done it. I'm afraid that if I attempt it, I would have pushed my PlayStation 2 out of a very high window onto like a highway, or into a volcano, or into the sea. It would have been an extreme and awful reaction, and then I wouldn't have had a PlayStation. Oh, I'm terrible at the sports game. I think I've only won one game of Blitzball ever, and it was a fluke. I abused a glitch. Because in the PS2 version, if you can just get a point, what you do, Colton, is you swim behind the goal. Like, you set it to manual control, and you swim behind the goal, and the enemy team will just swim in circles and do nothing. So you get that lead, and then you sit on it. Yeah, give me free stuff. Yeah, like, there are ways, there's no easy way to do it, to do the lightning dodging. You just have to set a no encounter item, find a good place to stand, or to run in circles, and as soon as you see that flash, you better hit X. I would never do it with a wireless controller, because input lag would be very, very bad.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see what our plans are for the evening.
Okay.
Did you say you wanted me to play Super Mario 3D World tomorrow?
I said you can, yeah. I don't see why not. If that's what you want to do, go for it.
I have a new PS message.
If it had Netflix, if it had NetPlay, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, by the way, guys, real quick, I did want to say something for those of you that did come over to hang out. Do me a favor and head on over to youtube.com/bottom tier and hit subscribe. It won't let me drop a link to that because I don't think you've made the MMO Hutch channel a moderator.
I have. You should.
I can't post a web address. You'll have to do it. You mind dropping it in chat?
Yeah.
Real quick? Yeah.
I'm on the bottom tier when I can do it.
Yeah. Because that, youtube.com/bottom tier, where we've posted a brand new episode of DuckTales. Or not DuckTales, excuse me. Darkwing Duck is what we posted today.
We should play DuckTales eventually.
Maybe that could be the next NES game I do. Or you could do it. Run them side by side.
It's either that or
Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck episode 1's got like 40-something views. That's pretty good for us.
That is great.
Darkwing Duck episode 2's at 12 right now.
And it's only been out for what, like an hour or so? A couple hours?
For a couple hours, yeah.
We appreciate that, Haswell. We do what we can to respond to as many people as we humanly can.
We are all about responding to people.
Indeed.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you.
Because we want people to have that personal experience, as much as possible. We want to be connected to the fans.
Yuna is still a summoner, not an ungodly ideal clothing.
Jason does.
I don't even know what you said.
Jason has a crazy, relaxing voice. It's really nice to listen to, which I'm sorry because that means you guys also have to listen to my out of control, like, constant half yelling.
So you like the Ultimate Warrior?
Kind of.
Did you load up the rocket with all the rocket fuel of all the warriors?
Yeah, I did. I did do that.
With distrust.
I'm also kind of like the Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah. You gotta get in your grandstanding and your hot dogging, don't you? Yeah.
Or where you came from.
You're hot dogging in your grandstanding, yeah.
But I heard only the cream rises to the top. Is that true?
Holy shit, Travis just made me an offer I might not be able to refuse. I told him, he posted a picture that he tagged me, and I said, I still haven't played this yet. I couldn't get a Switch, but I have a family member lending me their Wii U this weekend. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Travis says, I'm still sitting on 2 unopened Nintendo Switches. I said, I'd offer to buy one for you, but I can't afford to pay more than retail, unfortunately. And he said, Colton Baby Grill, I'd sell it to you for retail. I'm really reasonable, and it's used, so enough said.
Nice.
So I might have to take him up on that, actually.
Yeah.
Because they're impossible to get. Yeah, I might wait till I get paid, but then...
I mean, really, you could do it now if you want.
Duck. I really could, because I have, like, almost 800 saved up. I wouldn't miss...
You've been pretty frugal
Who do you
about
think you
that.
are?
Yeah. The problem is, how is he going to get it to me?
Ship it?
Awaka the who?
Yeah, but wouldn't that be expensive? It's not very big.
No, it's. I don't think it would be. Gaming Grizzly says that's the perfect balance.
All right, I'm gonna go ask my fiance.
Yeah. Figure out what you guys are doing.
I'm gonna figure out what we're doing.
Okay. Meanwhile, you're probably gonna hear him the entire way up the stairs. We're gonna proceed with the story.
But someday, the name of Walker will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of guilt.
Oh, that's right. He wants all my money. I'll just give him the 1,000 for now, because you need to give. Damn it.
I guess
You
it pays
need
to
to
ask.
give
Thank you
Awaka-
kindly, lad. Fine seed money for the Awaka merchant empire.
I think by the time the Blitzball tournament has happened, you need to have given him 10,000. It's somewhere around 10,000, I think, and he'll start giving you discounts later in the game, and you'll get access to really awesome equipment in the later parts of the game. Take it easy, Haswell. Thanks for coming out. Damn it, can't sneak in there yet. There we go. Now I've got the story
his
moving
father
again.
famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
How do you know? Once the giveaway is over, Grizzly,
a bit
one of us will
in the
email you.
imagination department.
If you have one, we'll email
Thanks,
you with from the
Lulu. I'll
email
keep
that
that
you
in mind.
used for the contest, and drop the code there along with the instructions on how to redeem it. That's how that'll go down. I think it's almost boss time. I think it's time for the second Sin encounter. I forget how long he has it running. I think it's for another day or two. Let me look. I can just pull it up right here. It ends in 3 days. So once 3 days have passed, we will definitely let the winners know as soon as possible.
The wind. It's nice.
Okay. Hanging out on the boat. Which would not be good for me. I have terrible... Like, just looking at boats makes me
From
nauseous,
Xanadu,
makes me seasick.
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But
I don't know what her obsession with belts is either. It's really
I've
weird.
heard in Xanakin
It's
there is a
borderline
great
uncomfortable.
stadium, all lit up.
I can't
even at
imagine
night.
that would be something one
Great
would
blitzball
be
tournaments
comfortable
are held
wearing.
there.
It just
And the
looks
stands are always
like it would
full.
chafe a lot.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
I do like the visual update to this game. The faces look less flat. In the PS2 version, a lot of the faces
My father.
looked like they were
His
just
name is Jack.
painted on a Just hit escape.
Amazing! You know,
Hold on
our
one
meeting
second,
like
guys.
this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Never mind.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
That can't be my dad.
Why not?
My dad was an asshole.
My oh man.
Yeah, the faces actually
He
look
died.
like faces, and not like they
10
were
years ago,
painted
off the
on
coast of Xanarkand.
a bit of canvas or a bit of cloth.
I'm sorry.
Some of the NPCs still look terrible,
He
but
went out
for
to
the
sea
most
training one
part,
day. Never came back.
things look a lot more realistic.
And no one's
At
seen him
least
since
in
then.
the context of the game, of the
Why,
animated
that's the
portions
day
of the game.
that Jecht came to Spira.
But
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father
Blah,
left.
blah, blah. That was the first time
The
Jecht came
date
to
fits,
Spira.
doesn't it?
He's like,
yeah, how did he get here?
I guess, maybe.
You were here. Are you not?
The only person in the whole world that believes him. There's the awkward moment. And then doom! Then suddenly, doom. Because we can't just have nice things. That's pretty much how it went, Grizzly. Just wait till we play Titus Fantasy X on the bottom tier, where all the background music was changed into Titus's laughter. It's gonna be the best. I'm probably gonna have a heart attack from it, but it will be worth it. This is pretty much the first quote-unquote test as far as bosses go. It's not a hard fight, but it's the first real fight.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Does the main
Zin is
cast
going
look
for
good?
Kilika.
Does the
We gotta
places look
distract
good?
him.
And if the Chocobo
Our
or the
family's on
CFC
Kilika.
look good, who cares about
Forgive us,
background
Lady Summoner.
characters? Fair enough.
Wait! Oh boy!
But yeah, this is the first quote-unquote test in the game. It's not difficult. You just can't... It teaches you another mechanic of the game, like the manner of reach. Because if a creature's really far away, you have a harder chance to hit it like a flying creature, like a bird. But then there's something like this that's like 100 feet away, and you can't just run across the water, stab it, and run back. Because that doesn't work. So in a way, this is just, it's another tutorial. It's another stupid tutorial. Because Titus can only kill these guys. If you kill all 3 of them, it'll summon another group of 3, so you really can't get away from them. But I can throw that way up in the air. Kimari, use Lancet just so we get some. Well, they're not shells. They're kind of like shells. They're shells that turn into creepy insects. It's magic. What can I tell you? Magic is weird. And Kimari still sucks. He does almost no damage. There we go. Kimari can hit Sin, though. He can only hit Sin with magic if he's learned it by now, which he hasn't. Or with Lancet, because Lancet is at least long range. In games like this, magic is really the only excuse. See, because I could just lance at it, which does about the same amount of damage as Waka does. Hashtag buff Kimari. Yeah, Kimari doesn't even have his own pool of abilities. He can only use other people's, and that's one of the reasons I don't really focus on him right away. Unless I really... Either I focus on him a lot, or I don't ever focus on him, and when I get to Mount Gagazet for his solo fight, I get really butthurt because it's my own fault. And then I have to go power level him. But taking him down, you have a lot of options. You have, I think, 3 different paths you can take him down. You can make him a caster down Lulu's path. I think you can wander him down Waka's, or no, I think it's Riku. I think it's Riku or Titus's path on the expert sphere grid. I'll have to see. Because I don't rightly remember. It's been a while since I've played it. I don't use the summons very often either. Because if the summon kills it and party members haven't been in battle and have done something, they don't get AP. Yeah, grinding I dislike. If I have things to do, I don't like grinding. But if I'm under no time constraints, I don't mind it so much. Yeah, he can throw a blitz ball 200 feet, and he still can't win a fucking ball game. Go figure. There we go. Let's kill Sin with the energy. At the very least, him really hard. Yep, overkill. And somehow, he's still awful. Most people will tell me that I'm wrong, because I think Waka has the highest potential for damage in the game. Don't question it, Grizzly. It's magic. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, I remember. Waka has the highest output of damage, I think, in the whole game, with his ultimate weapon and his ultimate limit break, or overdrive. The Aurochs reels. But you have to play Blitzball to get them, and you have to be good at Blitzball to get them. And since I will do neither of those things, I settle for using Yuna, teaching her black magic, getting her ultimate weapon, and just obliterating things by going down Lulu's path. But it's best not to question it. You'll be disappointed. Goodness. One of those few games where you have all those restorative items and we actually use them out of combat in a cutscene. You would think if we can have something that brings people back to life, we would use them more often and not just go, oh, that person's dead, but since they're not a main character, I guess they have to stay dead. It's kind of heartless. Okay, second boss fight. Well, second boss fight in a row. One thing I do like doing in the expert sphere grid with Kimari, though, is I will take him down Waka's path and make him a melee character. Because Waka has a lot of really important, really useful abilities like Dark Touch, Poison Touch, Zombie Touch, etc. that afflicts a status ailment for 3 turns or 1 turn if it's the souped up version. But his mana pool is terrible. He starts off with like 10 or 15 mana, and the abilities cost 5 each. Whereas Kimari starts with, I think, 30 to 50. Like, nah, don't. He's dead now. So, instead of using Waka, I use Kimari, and I get the same effect, only better. The only downside is Kimari doesn't have much reach. Yeah, I can link you to my Steam page. Mine is MMO Hut's Ragged Shack, and Colton's is MMO Hut's Dilapidated Boat. No, Darkness. I make Kimari a melee. Waka is range. But I take Waka's abilities and I give them to Kimari. So at least someone who's useful has them. Not someone who's terrible. Though that's, I guess, an unpopular opinion. Okay. But yeah, those are our Steam names. So feel free to drop a friend request. There's still room on my list. This fight should almost be over. Don't question it, it's magic. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to heal. But yes, don't question it, it's magic. That's the edgy, insecure teenager invites you to be friends. Friend invites. Oh, I don't like doing this in big picture mode, it's so bad. I think I accepted you. If not, send it again. Ooh, it's hot in this damn office. Christ in a bucket. Well... attack him with a weapon, no shit. The thing about Waka that a lot of people like, Darkness, is while he starts off as kind of a howling racist, he develops over the game and realizes that his way of thinking is wrong, and he changes. Okay, no problem. I was pretty sure I did, but doing this in big picture mode kind of sucks. No problem, Haswell. Grizzly, where's that link thingy for? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean to the giveaway, or... Not sure what you mean. And to prove that we do have webcams, and that I do use them on occasion, I'm going to turn mine on here for just a few minutes, as the stream slowly winds down to its end. If it'll work. Oh, it's being shitty. Let's see, let's try that again. Okay. And video capture device.
When Sin attacked
there we
Summer Camp
go.
that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
There we go.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
This is
I was just
this
fooling
game is a
myself.
fantasy. That I don't know how many races that will do that.
Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under
Did
the
I drop a
burning
link in
sun.
chat?
I started
I
to give up
linked
hope.
my Steam name.
I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home.
That might be what you're talking about.
This was my new reality.
Oh, I'm sure
and
you
I was
will.
stuck in it for good.
Colton might forget. We'll have to poke him and say, hey, look at your friends list. Oh, I guess I better sit up. It's kind of zoomed out. But I'm glad you guys come hang out with me here this afternoon. It means a lot. This stream is a lot smaller, generally speaking, than the MMO HUD stream, because again, OnRPG is kind of a dead brand,
Greetings.
and I'm doing my
I am the
best
summoner Yuna.
to
I have
sort
come
of
from
bring
the
it back to
temple and be
life.
safe.
What little
Lady
ability I
Summoner.
have to do so.
If there is no other summoner
I stream
here,
on this
please allow
channel
me to perform the sending.
pretty much
Ah,
every
thanks,
day.
BT.
Our loved ones.
I
We feared
stream
they would become fiends.
like 4 to 5 days a week
Please,
on here,
take me to them.
typically. I might end this one a little early, because normally I stream for a half hour, or not half hour, an hour and a half to 2 hours. But I'm sweaty and gross. I need to get a shower.
We'll go see what we can
And I
do
still
to
have a
help in
lot of
town.
work to do today. I have an interview to transcribe. I have a review to get working on, and I have my bottom tier stream a little later on in the day. I appreciate that, you guys. I really do. But I feel like this is probably a good place to stop, so I can. I can't do any leveling. But I do. This will let us start off with a cool cutscene later on. But once again, thank you guys so much for coming out. OnRPG is the sister site to MMO Huts. Those of you who don't know, we post a lot of the same content. We do video game trailers, news, and reviews. Plus, there are also my editorials. I write editorials every day, sometimes twice a day. And you can find those at onrpg.com/author/Ragajack. Feel free to go take a look at them if there's something that piques your interest. I also take requests if there's stuff that people want me to talk about or want my opinion on. I do interviews, like with cosplayers, game developers, whomever I can get to sit down with me for a few minutes to talk. Tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, I will be live on twitch.tv/thebottomtier playing Breath of Fire 2, one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Yeah, I'm probably going to leave this one just a little bit early so I can get a bite to eat and get cleaned up. This office doesn't have good heating, unfortunately. This was mostly an experiment to see how it would work playing later in the day, because normally I stream at 12:30 Eastern. But if this works better and this will get more people in, I will gladly stream later in the day. I do not mind. Most of my day is an empty slate, where if I'm not working, I'm watching weird videos on YouTube, probably about wrestling. But on that wonderful note, thank you again for hanging out with me here on OnRPG.com. Stay tuned to OnRPG.com for the latest gaming news and reviews. If you think me and Colton are funny, well, we've dropped the link to our bottom tier content more than once. Here it is one more time. Tonight I'll be streaming Breath of Fire 2. Tomorrow I'll be on this channel probably streaming Revelation Online. So if you want some more Rev Online content, be sure to tune in for that. And on that wonderful, wonderful note, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time right here on OnRPG.